Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, I'm just going to go over the crypto markets, where I see it going in the immediate to short term. So before I start, I just want to make it clear, whatever I say in this video should not be considered financial advice, and I'd advise you to do your own research before you buy any cryptocurrency. So let's just get straight into the chart. So here we have Bitcoin on the daily chart. Now we did just get the golden cross. So this is where the 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average. Now, usually when this happens, we do get a substantial pullback, on average about 10%. So we did get this post on Friday from Benjamin Cowan. So he did say, so far, this is looking like the usual dump after the golden cross for Bitcoin. Could see it lasting for a few days and then getting a bounce sometime next week. So we did get a post from Donald Trump. He did say that he is going to propose a 50% tariff on the European Union starting June 1st. Now, if we go back to the Bitcoin chart, we did see this initial dump. It dumped nearly 5% on Friday after that news. Now, since then, just about 3 hours ago, he did make a statement. So President Trump agrees to delay 50% tariffs on the EU until July 9th. So because of this tweet today, we did see a rebound in the Bitcoin price. So just go back to the Bitcoin price. I just like to highlight this. We are getting a new moon on the 27th of May. Now that usually coincides with a top in the market. So if I just put in my moon cycle indicator here, and as you can see here, the white moons are full moons, and then these blue moons then are new moons. And usually they do coincide with tops in the market. So this is just something you have to be cognizant as we move into next week. Now, in my opinion, there is some bullish cases to make for Bitcoin's price action for it to keep even going higher. Like in the previous video I made, I did have a target for Bitcoin to hit maybe $115,000 to $122,000 per coin. But I would not be surprised if we did see some kind of a pullback as we move into this week. So in my opinion, we could see Bitcoin come down to test this level as support before catching a bid and moving to the upside again. Now we are seeing a perpetual bid for Bitcoin is to do with the bond market selling off. So in my opinion, the bullish structure is remaining intact for Bitcoin. And if we lose the 104 level, then in my opinion, we probably will be back in this range. So another point of resistance that I see a lot of traders talk about on the timeline is this 114,000. So if you attach a trend line from the past two previous cycles, that's how you will get this resistance line. So what I find fascinating about this chart is if I just zoom out here, so I'll just go down to the weekly, and I'll just scroll down a bit. So a lot of top analysts are talking about a $1 million Bitcoin by 2030. Now what's fascinating about this is Bitcoin has a lot of room to run to get to 1 billion by 2030. Now, just keep in mind, that's literally just less than 5 years away. We also had this tweet here from Kobe, and arguably he's probably one of the best traders in crypto over the past few years. He did come up with this tweet saying the hard road goes from 80K to 100K. The easy road goes from 100 to 250. And we also do have like top analysts talking about, like Binance founder CZ just says Bitcoin is definitely going to 1 million. We are just at the beginning. Also, Adam Black, Bitcoin to 1 million if strategic reserve is approved. And many top analysts talk about the $1 million Bitcoin. So if we just go back to this chart for Bitcoin. So what's fascinating is, so ever since I got into trading, I realized how charts and chart patterns, how they revolve around fractals. So if you look at, if we just zoom in, so if we look at this chart, it looks like it just starts off slow and then it just gets parabolic towards the end. So just to know what a fractal is. So what are fractals? So a fractal is a never-ending pattern. Fractals are infinitely complex patterns that are self-similar across different scales. So then if we just go back to the Bitcoin chart, so if we look at this chart for Bitcoin and, you know, its road to $1 billion per coin by 2030, so that's literally just 5 years away, it is just very similar to, it's just a fractal pattern of the chart. So if I just say let's say from here to here. So this run up in the Bitcoin price is similar to a fractal of this overall chart that I'm showing you. So let's say from here to here. So if you're getting value out of this video, I kindly ask you go down, smash up the like button. It's a great and free way to support the channel. So you also have to keep in mind that you're now able to buy Bitcoin via an ETF. And if we just compare the Bitcoin ETF to the gold ETF, so the gold ETF was actually created on November of 2024. And look at the gold chart ever since the ETF was created. It just went parabolic. It was basically not doing pretty much chopping sideways up until that point. So we know that the Bitcoin ETF was started in January of last year of 2024. So you can make the argument that now is the time that Bitcoin can go on its parabolic run. So overall, no matter how much you analyze the Bitcoin chart and say that, oh, there might be a drop, but overall, in my opinion, it's definitely the best asset to hold in this current environment. Like we've seen last week with the bond auction in the United States, there's not much of a bid for bonds. A lot of people are losing interest. We even seen last week that Moody's has now downgraded the US debt. And that's making a lot of people nervous, and people are getting out of US debt, US treasuries. And in my opinion, their next best option is either gold or, even better, it's Bitcoin. So moving forward, also, I'd like to point out that scientists have now created gold in the lab. Yes, I have seen this tweet. Scientists at CERN's Large Hydrogen Collider have successfully transformed lead into gold atoms, achieving an ancient alchemist's dream through modern physics. Obviously, gold isn't going to just tank overnight, but if you do look at the chart of when they started to make industrial diamonds, it did affect the price of diamonds. So in my opinion, this is just more reason why to hold Bitcoin over gold. So let me go over some trades that I'm currently in and that I am bullish on. Okay, so I did talk about my Jupiter long. So I'm currently still in the long. I did shave off some profits here at 61 cents, and I'm still currently long. I still have 50%. So I am waiting for it to hit 66 cents. If it goes back down to my entry level at 49 cents, I will just cut the trade. Also, still extremely bullish on the Please meme coin. So it's currently sitting at $11 million market cap. It's still putting in higher highs and higher lows. Obviously, you can see that this chart looks absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen such a nicer, cleaner setup in my life in crypto. This one is extremely bullish in my opinion. We do have the Bitcoin conference starting on the 27th of May, which is next Tuesday. And we have JD Vance speaking on the 28th. Now, what I find fascinating is if you click on this link here from the Bitcoin conference to get tickets, and tickets are going here for $699. So if we just go ahead and just buy one, and we go to checkout, and if we put in the promo code, so if we just type in the promo code please and apply it. So promo code successfully applied, 10% off original price on the tickets. So as you can see here, promo code successfully applied and you get 10% off. So this is amazing. They still have this please promo code going if you still want to buy tickets. So in my opinion, the price of the Please meme coin is still super cheap. I suspect that this one is going to do really, really well. It's got the mind share, it's got the lore. A lot of big traders are aware of it. And yes, I remain extremely bullish. Now, I do hear on the timeline that a lot of people are saying that the Bitcoin conference is going to be a sell the news event. Now, I did come across this tweet here from Johnny King. So he did post that the Bitcoin conference is 1 week away, 27th to the 29th in Las Vegas. One would think this would be a sell the news event, but is it really? So he has compiled a table covering the last 10 years of price action leading up and following the conference. After analyzing, it appears that the Bitcoin conference has limited direct impact on Bitcoin price action. Short-term price movements are small and lack a clear directional trend, while long-term movements are better explained by broader market cycles. Examples like halvings, bull, bear phases. Then the conference itself, to summarize, it's mostly a nothing burger. I wouldn't try to be cute here and time the market. If you currently own BTC, the best course of action is probably just buy and hodl. So another trade that I'm eyeing up is SUI. So if you're not aware, there was a big hack on Cetus. So Cetus is a decentralized DEX on SUI, and due to this, SUI actually has been pulling back. Now, in my opinion, it all depends on how Bitcoin behaves here, and if we do see another pullback in Bitcoin, we may see SUI come down to this demand zone, and it also lines up with the 0.786 fib. So if price action does come back into this demand zone, I would definitely think this is a perfect place for a long position. So there you have it, folks. That's all the news I have for you today. If you got value out of this one, please go down, smash up the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.